VDM is for action. If you want them to act, bruv, call VDM, please.
An average person from Ibadan will not allow an Igbo person claim Amala.
Bullying at me, Diodogu.
Busy, I'm not hyping you.
My name is David Olayimka. They've broken up with you text before.
Yes, oh yes. Yeah. Are you joking? This is what's happening on Twitter on HO3, where we bring you the latest, juiciest, most talked about tweets straight from Obasanjo's internet. I'm your host, Naomi, and today I have with me a very special guest. His name is... Tell them your name. You see, I'm not hyping you.
My name is David Olayimka.
In the last few weeks, we've talked about very interesting things, and there's always something going on in this Nigeria. On the internet, people are always talking about one thing. 2 weeks ago, it was Bobrisky versus VDM and DFCC. I don't even know which team was which team. And last week, it was Wizkid versus Davido. And that one is still even, the buzz is still,
Still hot.
Yes. But this week again, somebody he resurfaced because he always has something to say, and that's VDM. So that's who we're going to be starting with today. Somebody will think that I just decided to carry VDM's matter on my head, but he is always in my face. What we're going to watch now is Falana, the Sun, coming out to speak up on what was trending 2 weeks ago. VDM playing the recorded call from Bobrisky. So let's...
You have to bring the father out.
You said?
You have to bring the father out.
His father brought himself out literally and on very formal platforms. Let's watch the video.
Be talking about man. If you look at that tape very well, I think the guy was alleged to be saying, first I said that my father will help to write a letter or whatever, but Nigeria being very corrupt, we may need 10 million. He didn't say he was going to give me 10 million. In the so-called private discussion with somebody. It was somebody else who now decided to interpret the recording by now saying, I'm disappointed that Falana can take 10 million naira to write a letter of pardon. I used to have respect for him. So it was totally uncalled for. And if you now say, I'm your uncle, as we are being told now, why did you not put a court through?
You cannot have your number.
Flying around. Is it true?
Like, you literally get the point. We don't even need to watch the entire video. The interview
is... Daddy, you are too angry. Apologies, sir.
Guy.
Well, I feel like whatever it is, for fouls that's like come out, like totally, that man doesn't even come out.
Exactly, he doesn't even talk about anything.
So for VDM to have, bruh,
exactly,
you did too much. You must have done too much for a old grandpa to come out. We apologize on behalf of VDM, sir.
Who we do is the we. He should apologize himself. Let me read comments. Oluwafemi, that's Lucky Flow, said, no vex, sir. He has a good motive, just a wrong approach on this one, which is exactly what I said, that some people were insulting me on the internet. Really, there's nothing wrong with his intention, but his approach is zero. Now, Government Son, that's gotten Yosa, said, I love VDM and I enjoy all of his entertainment. I thought it was only me that used to see this guy as an entertainer.
Sorry, in entertainment, there's entertainment in what he says. People laugh watching VDM.
I don't laugh. I get irritated, but some people do like him. They see him as a comedic brand sometimes.
I prefer reading whatever he says from people's tweets down to actually watch. I don't watch. I just read because it's a lot, but it's fine.
Yeah. Let me read this guy's tweet. Said, I love VDM and I enjoy all of his entertainment, but Uncle Falana is right though. VDM twisted the narrative. And stuff like that can destroy the image that has taken years to build. Sheyi Kuti, I think whether it's Sheyi Kuti, should take VDM and go to Uncle Falana's office and let VDM just lie down.
Yeah, you should lie down.
Really prostrate. Yeah, prostrate. Yes.
Prostrate and apologize, bro. Like, low-key.
Someone said, I never knew this Falana a stupid man. See the way he's rubbishing himself. They are all after VDM's reaction. They never see Bob as the bad guy. Don't that fire you. It's so difficult for people to understand
Everybody and their keyboards. Keyboard warriors.
This kind of person, you just want to just give him no.
Keyboard warriors.
Aren't you listening?
Keyboard warriors. Like most of the time, people have more strength with their keyboard stand with.
Than in real time.
Yeah, than in real time. Please come out and come and say that in the front of we Fouls fans. Yes,
not even Fouls fans. Like anybody that has common sense knows that what Falana's anger is right, like it's justified.
The man was even
It doesn't even care about the Bobrisky
at all.
This thing. It's
He's just cared about his
why
image.
did you? Yes.
Something he has built. Grandpa has been building since he was a son, a father, now grandfather.
No, it's not nice.
Crazy thing.
It's not nice. But at the end of the day, it would always boil down to the fact that Nigerians are happy that somebody is speaking up for them.
He's doing a good job though. I mean,
sometimes
we can do, but sometimes.
Yeah, he's doing a good. Sometimes he just talks about the most unnecessary.
I think he does well 80% of the time.
That's why I said
recuperating and all of that.
Yeah, 80% of the time he talks about stuff that people really want him to talk about. The rest of the time, I'm like,
he's a go-to person more than the police now.
Yes,
I mean,
now exactly.
Support, man. Support VDM.
Exactly, and this brings me to the next tweet where a woman, she was at the airport and she was talking about how airport security were trying to extort her. Yes.
The fan people.
Yes, and it's obviously when she posted the video. If you were going to watch a part of the video, she was even like, G-Lover, VDM. She called people, and it again boils down to the fact that people trust people like VDM, platforms like Instablog, G-Lover.
They don't. No. Nobody trusts Instablog.
Instablog
trust
manipulates
Instablog at your own risk, at your own peril.
People send stuff to Instablog to post for them.
Just for publicity. I don't think for action, actually.
VDM
is for action. If you want them to act, bruv, call VDM, please. If you want action, call VDM. Yeah, that's different.
Let's watch the video with VDM's reaction.
Instablog, G-Lover, very dark man. Nigeria, look at what I do to us in the airport. Monitala Mohammed Airport. Look at what they're doing to us in Monitala Mohammed Airport. You come back
the woman was angry.
They will say we pay the 5,000 naira per bag. We are passengers. We are passengers. They say we pay the 5,000 naira.
I think that's it.
He's okay. That should be our slogan for the week. Say no to extortion.
No, me, I'm a passenger. Please.
It's just crazy. You're traveling out. You pay tax. They'll tax you for it.
Yeah,
you're coming in. They'll tax you for it. When you go to the airport and you have mind, you very prepare your mind, you're going to pay for extra luggage. Do you know that their scale is rigged? That thing is very rigged.
The system is rigged on that one.
It's so rigged. You've already prepared your mind that you want to pay for maybe one extra luggage. By the time they divide it for you.
I think the last time I escorted somebody to the airport, and I got there, we took about 3 luggages, and by the time I brought back like extra 3 from the 3. Some division, some multiplication of Jesus Christ right there. The same way these 4 people usually change their this thing now.
Yes.
1 liter is not complete.
And that's the issue.
You buy 5 liter in a 5 liter keg and it's like 0.3 liters and it's not full. And I'm wondering, sorry, are we not measuring the same liter on this thing?
It's crazy. It's crazy because I was telling someone that with this whole VDM thing, because VDM posted a reaction to this, right? To like speak up for this. Yeah.
And I think he brought a new approach to it. Yeah, I think I watched the approach. The approach was different. Like, he did not go all out like, funny people are collecting. It was like, if this is true. The moment he said, if this is true, I felt, okay. All right, I think the Falana case actually like gave him a little bit of shake.
Maybe he's trying to change his approach.
He's trying to change his approach. So he said, fine, if people are doing it, but if you are not, you explain, you call them to a corner and explain to them. And I'm like, oh wow, that's good. That's improvement. That's an improvement on your strategy, and that's good.
Because then we like that he speaks up, but we just don't like that.
Yeah, but is it? I mean, the man shouted, "VDM, help me!" When did you stop calling Jesus? I thought we used to call Jesus at every time.
VDM, gossip me, G-Lover. That's really cute. And with this whole VDM thing, what I was even saying is, I was telling someone that if you're going to support VDM, make sure that you're living by the same standards that you want him to help you uphold. If you're going to say VDM is fighting for us, he's fighting against our corrupt politicians, he's fighting against AFCC, blah, 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 blah. You as a person, are you able to, are you doing the right thing even in your own little space? Do you jump queue? If you jump queue, if you cut queue, when people have been standing there for this thing.
call
You are
VDM.
exactly like our politicians.
Then let's call VDM.
We don't need to call VDM. I'm just saying that people need to live by, because I'm sure some of these airport security people, they watch VDM's videos and are like, I like him, call out our politicians, reveal their secret, but they are extorting someone. Do you get what I mean? Meaning double standards. Like you're setting up, you like that somebody is calling out politicians, but these politicians were once the average human being, and they were cutting corners when they were the average citizen.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? And that way, when you can cut corners or cheat somebody in the airport as an airport security, if you get on that same platform, you're going to do the exact same thing. You won't.
Imagine coming from being a VDM supporter to be called out by VDM.
Like, do you get? That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
One thing I like is the fact that the internet has become a place not just for people to update us on their lives, but to call people out, although sometimes people use it wrongly, to ask for help. I mean, we see a lot of GoFundMes, especially for people that are terminally ill or some that are faking it.
Yeah.
It has just become a really useful platform for a lot of people, right? And that was the case for somebody that is very popular, Speed Darlington. Yaba Left Online posted that Speed Darlington has reportedly been missing for 3 days. It was someone that posted it, and then Yaba Left reposted it. Said, "Good evening, urgent notice that's come to our notice that our man Speed Darlington, aka Akpi, has been missing for days now. That's 3 days. The last post on his page was made 3 days ago, which is unlike him. And up to now, no one has heard from him, blah, 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 blah." Basically,
Wait, the missing has been missing.
He had been
social
missing
media.
on social media
Social
for
media
3 days.
missing.
So the people that tried to reach out to him said they have not heard from him.
Okay.
There is no confirmed reason for this disappearance, but it could be as a result of, I'm just paraphrasing now because it's long, as a result of the video that he made before. So let's watch the video.
Everybody just they rush, they go America to snap with Didi that year. But you know, after Burna post his picture with Didi, the next year I've been at the same particular year, Burna won Grammy. You understand me? All I they do since Naija. So I just they wonder. Burna boy, this video, I ask you question. Don't get offended. My question I ask.
Oh my God.
How many more years did you drop for your nyash before them give you that trophy?
Very rude.
What?
Burna.
What?
How many
Why
years
is
did them rob for your nyash?
Why is he pressing?
Burna, I'm asking you serious question. Them say them see 1,000 bottles of baby oil for this house. And I know, say, after you snap with the Didi, you won Grammy. How many? I see magazine. You know they put oil for my body before they go give me.
I'm sorry, bro. You may just, what's killing me?
I just collect them off of me.
Bro, the way he's pressing the oil, that's killing me.
Obviously, this video came out in form of Speed Darlington's comedic
this should be a
brand.
skit, actually.
You get?
Yeah. I
Now,
hope it didn't go real, Sha.
let's watch this other video.
And for Lagos, everybody be OG, Odogu, Ken, and Kozo. Odogu no be nickname, Odogu na masquerade name. Leave my fucking language alone, you dumb fucker. You wanna be Igbo, but you're not one of us. Olu Road, na me get that side. Shot over there. And for Lagos, everybody they threaten. Then go match your face. Then go. Onyo upon Baba na Lagos. Come Imo State, Olu Road, nigga, I run that shit. Bullet in you, motherfucker. I don't even do it myself, man. You get certain road where I go carry you pass. It will happen to you. Don't come to my comment section and threaten me.
I don't know. For real now, I'm like the Odogu status is quite a question mark. Like for real, to be very honest. Why?
This, let's not even conclude yet. There's one more video. Now the thing is, I don't know the order in which Speed did these videos, right? I know that first one was the first one. This video that we just watched, I don't know if it came second, but let's watch the third video.
Sucking up to Burna Boy don't mean shit. I am Odogu, that's my language. Odogu is masquerade name. It's not a nickname. If anybody is gonna claim Odogu as a nickname, me is qualified. You dumb fucked in the ass, motherfucker. You out here shouting Odogu, Odogu.
He said a lot of rubbish in that video.
Yeah.
Comically for Speed. That's that first video where he was pouring the baby oil.
Yeah.
But I think Speed got upset or
oh my goodness.
got upset because people were coming for him in his comment section. Maybe Burna Boy's fans. I don't know what they call them. What do they call them?
I don't know. It's not Outsiders.
I don't know.
Outsiders. I think Outsiders is the name of his this thing,
his fan base.
No. The instrumentals, these musicians, his band.
Okay.
Yeah, his band Outsiders.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that
I don't know too.
Probably his fan base were coming for Speed, and Speed now got upset. Fast forward, the main point of all this shalaye that we've been shalaying, is that his mother now came out the other day. It was Instablog that posted it, came out and was begging, right? And she said Burna Boy came with his team to pick her son because of a video that he made.
With his team?
Yes. But then from what people have been saying, they said it's the police.
Yeah.
Now, it begs the question. Burna Boy is someone that, if we're to talk about artists in our current day that have spoken up about injustice or something in Nigeria, in their music, Burna Boy has done that.
Okay. In their music?
Yes, in their music.
In their music?
Yeah.
In their music?
Yes.
Yeah.
He has done
exactly.
that, right?
Yeah. Fact.
So if you can call someone out and they don't say anything to you as an artist through your music, if someone under his brand, that's Speed Darlington, under his brand, can call you out in his own way, why would you arrest him? Why would you kidnap him? Because they're calling it kidnap. Burna Boy now tweeted, who is missing? He put who is missing because people were like, Speed Darlington is missing. Yeah. Then they said it's Burna Boy that this is so. He now tweeted who is missing, obviously. But yeah, that's like this thing. Is it valid for him to now come out and, arrest somebody for speaking their truths, in quotes?
Well, for a fact, I'm not in support of whatever it is, whether comically or not. I'm doing some certain things that involves, image. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not a fan of image degradation or defamation. Maybe not even defamation, but let's say anything that can affect your image, whether comically or whatever. As long as it's going on the internet, you have to be careful. That's like, so if Akpi comes outside and says all of those things, do you know that some people have not even actually thought about it fully? It is just budding at the back of their head. Yeah. The moment Speedy came up and was saying this thing, and with the pressing on the baby oil thing, some people were for real,
is that true?
Another angle. Right. For me now, I never knew it was after he made Diddy that he won Grammy Award. But now that I've seen that Akpi has come to come and say it now.
Even though you don't know whether it's true or not,
I don't know whether it's true.
It's somewhere in the back of your head. Now, I feel like if Burna Boy, because again, this thing there is what they said, not me, right? So if Burna Boy truly was offended, right, by the defamatory statements that Akpi implied, sue, defamation. Yeah. And the thing is, our justice system in this country is very messed up because no policeman has the right to arrest somebody based on what they said. Do you get? It's speech. You can't arrest a person. Do you get? You're supposed to present them with a defamation suit, right? You sue them for defamation, for libelous statements that they made. Okay, not that you just, yes, or you guys charge for damages based on whatever it is that you guys, lawyer, courts, settle on.
Yeah, I feel like the word pick up, just pick him off, please.
It's wrong.
It's a kind.
It's wrong, and it happens. It's abuse of power.
Abuse of power, fact. There's a status I should reach. I'm just pick him up, please.
There's no need to pick him up. In fact, because you're in that powerful position, you should do the right thing so that people will be able to know that, okay, this is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, true.
Right? So if Akpina pays money for damages and all, and it releases a statement of apology, we know that, okay, they did the right thing. They went about it the right way. But now you are bullying this person. Literally.
Bullying Akpi, the Odogu. How is the fake Odogu bullying the... That's going to be crazy if that is happening. But also, another angle I feel to it is that we've all watched Speedy come from way back. I think I met Speedy in 2016. Not met, but I came across his videos.
Yeah.
And I'm okay, are we sure he's
really okay?
Yeah. But then I just feel
I don't think the guy have mental issues.
Yeah, but if honestly, this just to the lawyers, if you are going to go and bail Akpi out of this one, I feel like if you can just get a mental case file out for him, honestly, we just table that. I feel that can actually work out for him. He does not have to pay for it. If he says that, he was mentally unstable when he posted whatever it is, big ups is getting out of it without paying
the thing is that I think Speed Darlington would rather choke on his own saliva.
But he's actually a guy with another level of pride.
Yes, that's why I said yes.
He has one
you
kind
rather
of
choke on saliva than come out
energy.
Yeah, than come out to say, "Oh, I was mentally unstable."
Exactly.
You would rather just leave it.
You own his stuff by himself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's dangerous because if it's not dangerous, they will not have carried him.
Nothing fears you, Odogu.
No, Odogu. Nah, real Odogu. Well done. I think Nigerians need to again do right, even in the littlest ways. You're in a powerful position. Try your best to do the right thing. I know it can be very annoying when one, in quotes, riffraff comes out and says something. You want to like, oh, you think you have mouth, Abi. You want to make sure that you put them in their place. But sometimes, we are one step closer to, being a better community, being a better society when one individual somewhere is trying to do something the right way. We don't know how far these things go, but little actions, especially from people that are powerful, it inspires people to do right, even in the littlest ways. Because the world is going to shit, literally. And we need all the little miracles, the little goods that we can get. Something else that was very funny to me also was when Burna Boy posted, and I say funny because I'm confused. When Burna Boy posted, 7 is real. In the middle of all this robot, all the chaos, he said 7 is real. And my own question is, what does 7 mean? I should ask the audience, what does 7 mean? Because I've been seeing different things.
7 is perfection, no. 7 is perfection. Perfection is real. You can be perfect. And
I don't think so. Because
he has a perfect Grammy.
That's not it. Somebody in the comments asked, are you a cultist? Other people that now say, what does 7 mean? People that are confused like myself are saying that it's probably something related to cultism, but me, I don't know.
I don't know. I know is perfection.
So you guys, please tell us, what does 7 actually mean? All right, coming up next is rapid fire hot takes.
Have you broken up with your hot takes before?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. Are you joking? So David, this is rapid fire hot takes. First one, mosquitoes or cockroaches?
Mosquitoes. I can catch mosquitoes, but you see those cockroaches, they are demons.
Nasty, dirty,
and they're actually
ugly,
dirty.
brown.
They're a result of dirty.
But do you know that they said that if a cockroach should touch your body, it will run it, and you don't kill it, it will run away to find a way to get rid of the touch. Like they feel we are the effrontery. Would you rather have 1 billion naira or 1 million loyal followers on social media?
1 billion naira?
Yes.
Or 1 million?
Loyal followers.
Loyal.
Yes.
It depends on what you call loyal. Like, do you mean loyal that you can do GoFundMe? Yes.
Because
if they can do GoFundMe,
yes.
I'll take the 1 million. I mean, all of you donate like 1 image. The way Davido just did that thing, I'd be like, all of you send me 1 million each. But if they are loyal, that they are broke loyal people, like they're just loyal to
they can be loyal that they'll push your content such that it gets to the right kind of companies like Microsoft or Tesla.
1 billion naira is much money. I can easily use that to buy.
No, 1 billion naira is not actually much money. If you get a brand deal,
1 billion naira is $660K.
Exactly. If you have loyal followers that push your content to the right people, such that you can get a deal.
I can easily just buy.
Wait, what's that company
I can buy the influencers.
No, what's that deal that Puma now paid Davido $10 million, right? For the deal that they just signed. So my point is that if you have 1 million loyal followers, you'll actually be able to grow your brand to the point that this kind of big brands will come for you. They would come after you because they know that when you are the ambassador, they are going to see results because your followers are loyal.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you'd actually get a lot more than 1 billion naira.
Let me tell you how it works. And I have 1 billion naira. That's $60K. Like approximately to like 1.5 per naira. Now you have 1.5 per dollar. Now you want to push a business. How much is Pamela?
Do you know
wait now.
Do you know this thing that you are saying? Do you know this thing that you are saying? It's not a matter of perspective.
Yeah, because wait. How much is Pamela? How much is Mba and how much is my darling? Omotara. I'm like
on Twitter.
On Twitter, yeah.
Okay.
If I'm to give all of them money each, let's say 5 million each to push whatever it is they need to push, they can still get me what I need. Example, what Okra FX did.
Wait,
Okra FX did not just pick one person.
So the thing
they
is,
picked random influencers.
You are saying
they
this
thing. To have the influence.
You are saying this thing from the perspective of a business owner. Me, I'm saying it from the perspective of a content creator. I'm a content creator. As a content creator, I would rather have, if I'm looking long term, if I'm looking sustainability, I'd rather have 1 million loyal followers who I know would actually help me push out the things that I do and will put me in the faces of relevant brands that would in turn bring much more money, more deals that are valuable than this thing, and put me in rooms that will lead me to connect to
$60K cannot put me in rooms.
No, you said you'd rather have $1 billion naira.
Like $60K, yes. What tells you that $60K will not put me in rooms?
Nah, you cannot understand.
If $60K, automatically I move.
Moving on, this is a shalaye that there's no point.
You are not just seeing this from a bigger...
No, you are the one that is seeing it from... You are thinking of the money.
Well, you are,
and I'm thinking from a content creator's perspective.
I'm not a content creator.
1 million...
I'm not a content creator. So I'm going to... With $60K, I'm moving things into like...
You are thinking of low-key. Personally,
yeah,
I'd rather look at it's not about shouting, it's about me understanding that as a content creator I put out certain types of values and I want to make sure that I put my brand in the faces.
Once I get 1 billion naira, I'm not giving any value. I'm only just focusing
please,
on myself.
you're not even talking from the perspective of a business person.
From a business
Moving on. Is it ever okay to break up with someone over a text?
You break over a text. If talking stage can happen over in text message, if you can do talking stage with
that's a very smelling perspective.
Wait now.
Except you are doing long distance relationship, it's not valid.
Wait. You are too angry. Like you are pained that they've broken up with you over text before.
No.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
But moving on, that's not even why.
Anyways,
it's only valid if it's a long distance relationship.
I'm going to say if you can have talking stages via text, if I could, talk to you and all of that over text.
I'm not saying talking stage, you're in a proper relationship.
No, I'm saying now we want to break up. I can tell you that I think we need to end things over text. We can come and discuss.
It's very impolite.
We can come and discuss the signing of the breakup.
The discussion is the actual breakup. Breaking up over text is smelling and impolite and mannerless.
What is impolite?
It's impolite.
There's informal letter and there's formal letter.
It's impolite.
So
it's wrong. If you do it, you are mannerless. You're rude. You lack etiquette. You do not even have the right to be in a relationship. If you're the kind of person that would break up over text. If you're the kind of person that will break up over text, you are a very, very, very bad person. You should change your ways. Moving on.
Don't agree to that. This is a plain person.
I'm not a pain person.
Do you know how much transport is? So
what's the point of being in a relationship with someone
so can I transfer from my house and come to your house? Of which that's
thank God you're in a relationship and your girlfriend will watch this. See, better break up with this smelling person. Break up with him. Via text. Give him a taste of his medicine. Rubbish. Now, the last question. Would you trust your partner with your phone password or that is a no-go?
I mean, she has my phone password. She has like fingerprints unlocked to every single thing.
Yeah, that's not even that's the only thing I would give you thumbs up for here right now. Because your other perspectives
your fingerprints, your face unlocked. I didn't have when I had the face unlocked.
Rapid fire hot takes is over. Rapid fire hot takes is over.
Angry.
Bye.
So we'll get back into the conversation with something soft. This girl said, nobody is more stressed than a person who has a lot of interests or passions and is still confused about their career.
I have a friend, on this one, I think I have a friend. Yeah, he told me and then he was like, bruv, like, you do a lot of things. You can do a lot of things. Like, you are the only one in our clique that can do a lot of things. Yeah. But then, you go on the days that jack of all trades.
Master of none.
Guy, you need to like sit down, like pick a particular, also unlocking, man. That's the problem with multi-talented people. You have a lot of things to dip your hands in, and you are very good at them, or you are good at them. I mean, at least more than 60%. Reasonably, you can do well. Then you basically don't know which one to pick.
Before, I used to want to dabble, like juggle everything, right?
But I'm not a circus act. I'm not going to be doing that. I'll focus on one thing at a time, max 2 things at a time, until you're able to make one your main thing and juggle the rest. So you're really good at one thing and
But one thing I'm focused on, just focus on grinding. Like, just grind. Make sure you grind and let them abuse you the way they abuse Davido, father, like child of a rich man. It's like, bruv, imagine you abusing your child of a rich man.
Yeah. And then another thing is being someone that has so many interests and passions, and being someone that is good at so many different things, but then you're stuck working in 9 to 5.
Exactly.
And the 9 to 5 is not even remotely related to what you like, but you say like you're not doing well there. You're doing like okay, but you are not fulfilled. You drag yourself to work every day. You're meeting targets, but in your head, you're like, I want to go crazy.
I don't want to wake up 9 to 5. I mean, it's not ideal, but I love what I do. I can wake up in the midnight and work. Wake up any time of the day and work, and just, it's a good thing. But
it takes a while to get there. Yeah. And not everybody has the privilege to do that.
Facts.
You get so. Now, speaking of somebody that has dabbled into so many industries, but at the end of the day has one thing, Davido Oyedepo. This will sound weird because you may not get my angle, but as a Hebronite, a former student of Covenant University, an Igbo, we had our Hebron Piota, our Hebron bread, our Hebron everything.
I mean,
we have the school, then we have the ministry in itself, and obviously, at the end of the day, everything that Papa is centered around is one thing: ministry, winning souls, right? There's a tweet that trended about Papa. Yaba Left Online posted it. It said, federal government has approved the construction of an airstrip at Canaan land. I won't need to fly a helicopter to the airport. I can go from here to anywhere I'm going. So it was Bishop Davido Oyedepo that said that. And of course.
Great. I mean, it's good when you see men of God showing fruits of the kingdom. Like when you see men of God being successful.
My dear.
God like this of church rat. If you go to church now.
But you know that this kind of thing, church haters, people that have been.
If the pastor is poor, they will say
the pastor is poor. God is not showing it.
God is not showing your life. The pastor is rich now. He wants to construct what?
Airstrip.
Airstrip. You want to. All right now. Until one of them buys the limousine that has a helipad.
Because there's something that I just do not like about many people, but I'll say many Nigerians, because Nigerians, if they want to insult, their mouth is no good, right? Is how people can confidently open their mouth and insult men of God. If you're anointing, because I don't get it.
I feel like because our God is a patient God, and because if you want to insult a Babalawo now, it's a different vibe. Like, you can see, it is an instant thingy that happens.
Yeah.
But because, like, God, like, I used to say something to my friends whenever they act, like, silly and stupid. Like, when we are playing and they just show some signs of being stupid, I'm like, Oloma kusuru. Like, God is really patient and looking at all of you go dumb like this, playfully. And actually, for real. And the whole purpose of Christianity is actually humility and
exercising
and love,
patience and showing love, even
and not to get easily offended by anything, actually, because that's the major thing. So if we are to behave like Christ and not get easily offended, I mean, God is doing a good job being patient and showing us an example of him being patient.
1001%.
Yeah, so I don't know if they keep insulting. I mean, we Christians, we are loving. If you give your life to Christ tomorrow,
open arms.
You can even become a pastor who will listen to your teaching and will repost.
Exactly, because
yes, if
very
you
valid.
Something good.
If Saul could be poor,
if Saul, exactly.
Who you with ordinary insults?
Ordinary insult. We'll forgive you.
The fact that people can say what they want to say in relation to religion is just one thing. It all boils down to to who you are as a person. And people would also say anything in relation to tribe, right? Which brings me to the tweet that was trending this week too. So this guy, a Yoruba guy, has an Igbo babe. And when he went to service, he met this Igbo babe. That's how they, met.
Oh, okay.
And he has always hated okra soup. But I don't want to read the tweet because the tweet is long. He's a storyteller, so he shalaye did very well. But long story short, she converted him. Now he loves okra soup so much. And he's like, the okra soup that he has hated all his life, all it took was an Igbo babe from Enugu State to change his perspective on okra soup, right? And obviously, people had so much to say. Like so much to say. Let me read a few of the.
I feel like that did not have anything to do with Enugu or whatever. I feel that that's just love. Love is blind. Love probably prepared the okra.
That's not true. That's not true. Very invalid. How do Yoruba people make okra soup?
I'm not going into that. I mean,
like no, because that's what it's that was his perspective. So his perspective was
exactly what I'm saying.
His experience with okra, all the times that he grew up
with Yoruba people has been.
He's a Yoruba person. So technically, I don't think he wants to exactly shade his tribe per se. But the thing is that that's the thing. Don't you because I'm seeing you and I know what you want to do. But an average person from Ibadan will not allow an Igbo person claim Amala, right? So why would please don't try me?
Wait. Is there an owner of okra?
It's not there's an owner of okra, but there are people that cook okra better.
You can cook something better now.
There's no owner of Amala.
You can cook something better, but I feel for that guy, it was love that cooked his okra.
It was not just love. It was the way that the
expertise of the okra. Okra expertise.
Nah, don't try me.
Okra expertise now.
See, an Igbo person or someone from Benue State or Cross River State or Abia State will cook okra soup for you that you will eat it, you want to bite your fingers. Are you joking?
Me, I don't intend on trying any woman's anything. Anyone that my wife is willing to cook, she's the best cook at it, and that's on period.
That's that for that. But then for to speak subjectively, do you know I want to say, please. In fact, it was like when you even saw the okra first, it was very disgusted. Like when that was the food that she cooked that she brought, was very, very disgusted.
But what made him go for that?
But then it was like she had already put in a lot of effort. So it was like, let him taste it.
It is only love that will make you want to like.
See, love is except he's a fool.
He looked at it and was like, she has put in effort. Okay, imagine.
He was still irritated. He was still irritated.
But what made him take the extra step?
Because of her person. But that would not make him lie about the fact that all of a sudden what he hated.
Like, imagine it was a Yoruba lady that put the same effort. And
it's not the same effort. If a Yoruba lady actually knows how to cook okra soup well, fine, very valid. But what's the traditional way of cooking okra in Yoruba land? Is it not separating it from the stew? If people do ewedu and stew, that's the way people like to eat most of you don't eat okra soup as an actual soup. It's just now because of cultures mixing that Yoruba people do it. So the audience will judge this for us.
You want to blend okra now?
What do you mean blend okra?
Like, is there any other way?
But we make it into soup. We put palm oil. We actually
okra is the way
you people eat okra and stew. Lie or lie? It's not a lie. It's the truth.
Everybody has their mechanism now.
Which it's not sweet like that.
All right.
It's not sweet except you eat it with fufu on a hot Friday afternoon. Okra and stew with fufu on a hot Friday afternoon is the only way okra and stew is valid. But if you want to eat okra soup and you want to enjoy it
if you choose to be a professional in your okra, that's your business. If you choose to be a professional in your okra,
get out.
That's your business.
You have bad taste. It's so obvious.
Please.
I wonder what you are eating.
That guy ate the okra out of love, and that's on period.
He ate it out of love, but it also changed his perspective on okra soup. Now he's willing to eat okra soup. I will
cook it for him, and he will still
like you that you cannot even have this conversation. You cannot. So I hear you quite all right, but I feel it all boils down to our experiences of the foods that we've eaten in certain places. I feel like each tribe is like, we're all good at something to a reasonable degree, like some foods to a reasonable degree, but the tribe that owns it.
Yeah, and fact.
Do you get what I mean?
Fact.
You get what I mean? And that's not, our opinion is even what matters at this point, because then a lot of people had stuff to say. This guy that posted this, that talked about his babe, his Twitter name is Abolaji Razak. Now, he said that people are threatening to kill him. Somebody in his comment said, Oloriburuku Elebi. Okay, thank you. Because I knew that something is wrong with that meaning. Oloriburuku Elebi. I swear to God, you lot will be put to the sword when the time is right. Total perish of international saboteurs in Yoruba land. But the thing is that the Abolaji guy shared his own story based on the Yoruba home he grew up in. It was like in his home. If okra is on the menu, they chop.
That's what I'm saying.
That's his own experience.
That's what I'm saying, that he met the wrong side. He met the wrong side.
For him, it's not.
He met the wrong side.
For him, it's not the wrong side. It's the Yoruba side he experienced.
Which is the wrong side.
You can't call it wrong.
He made the wrong okra side.
It's not wrong.
If you came to my own okra side, Like, are you kidding?
Please.
If you get to my own Okra side, definitely you are getting expertise in Okra.
So somebody shall want to kill him. So different people said so many different things, but the
People should
funniest,
reduce energy on this tribalist killing.
like it's not that
On
deep.
top of Okra,
That's one of the biggest issues of this our country. Like so much tribal discord. And the thing is that if we cannot just accept that, at the end of the day, it's a matter of the experiences that we have with these people. People are good, people are bad everywhere. There's no one tribe that is more wicked than the other. No one tribe that is better than the other. I know some people want to beat me, but I'm not Igbo, I'm not Hausa, I'm not Yoruba, so I don't have to pick his side here. I don't have to actually pick his side. But the one comment that was very funny to me, that I'm going to read this up because it was too funny. This girl on Twitter commented on that same post and said, "To think I was in the same class with you at Unilag, you're a degenerate, Bolaji." Calling somebody a degenerate because of
Okra.
food, because of okra.
Okra degenerate.
Now, see how Bolaji replied. He said, "So let me tell you a quick story about Yinka, a former classmate of mine from the University of Lagos. Now, Yinka was, well, let's just say she wasn't exactly the sharpest knife in the drawer. In fact, how she managed to get into Unilag is still one of the mysteries nobody can solve. Her grades, questionable at best. And by questionable, I mean she was caught multiple times cheating. She had this whole system where she would write exam answers on her body and sneak them in on tiny sheets of paper. There were also rumors floating around that Yinka had a bit of a relationship with certain lecturers. You know, the type of relationship that magically improved her grades. But hey, that's just what people were saying back then. Fast forward to last night, and I hadn't thought about Yinka in a long time until she resurfaced in the most unexpected place, Twitter. Out of nowhere, she attacked me, calling me a degenerate because of a story I posted about Uche and her Okra of salvation. Now, Uche is from the Igbo tribe and I'm Yoruba. Yinka, of course, threw in the classic tribal loyalty card, accusing me of attacking our tribe just to impress my girlfriend Uche. Classic Yinka, right? Always dishonest, always missing the point. It's funny how some people never change. Chooses to you and starts to munch on corn of deceit. Anyway, I just brushed it off because honestly, life is too short to be dragged into unnecessary Twitter drama. One thing I
always say, do not piss off a poet, do not piss off a storyteller, do not, like, if you see any writer in any form, piss them off, don't break their heart. Oh my goodness.
Because it's just like Frank Edoho coming to have your time on Twitter. The way that man, it was, hey.
As a writer, I know a particular, like the first time I faced outbreak, like I faced it like head on, outbreak collision. I think my Instagram felt it. I dropped like like a full album. I featured other poets on it. Like, do not piss off a writer.
This is not to brag because it's not a flex.
For writers, to be very honest, I'm going to tell you for a fact. I think when you're at your lowest, that's when you write the best things. Your head, I say that love poems are not the best poems. Have you heartbreak poems, sad poems about life? Somebody loses their mom or somebody like loses something special and they're like to write about it. That's when you will see things. Creativity at its peak. And it's dope, but we cannot keep praying for sad moments.
But yeah, we've had good conversation. What's happening on Twitter this week, from Okra soup to waiting we don't talk VDM, Falana. Nigerians needed to do right, even in the littlest ways. Security people should stop extorting people. Please,
the country is too hard. The country is too hard for you to extort me. Please don't try to extort me. Don't try to. The country is so hard. How much am I making per day that you want to extort me? You want to take 5 days work from my hand? Why? Please.
It's not nice. But it's been a fantastic episode. It was very, very good to have you here. Fresh conversation, you know. And of course, there will definitely be more to come on what's happening on Twitter next week. So make sure you stay connected to us, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on social media, and just keep your notifications turned on so that you don't miss out on this.
And this is Yorubas. You do Okra really well. That guy just said the Okra out of being
in Jesus' name. Everybody does their own thing well. I'll give honor to whom honor is due from my perspective.
The honor is to the Yorubas, please.
Thank you so much for joining us. And remember, Obasanjo's internet never sleep.
VDM is for action. If you want them to act, bruv, call VDM, please.
An average person from Ibadan will not allow an Igbo person claim Amala.
Bullying at me, the Odogu.
I'm not hyping.
My name is David Olayimka. They've broken up with you about text before.
Yes. Oh, yes. Are you joking?